Welcome to the University of Victoria's Convocation ceremony. The ceremony will begin in just a few minutes. Today, the newest members of our academic community are joining this institution's Convocation of Scholars, a centuries-old ritual originating with the great universities of Europe, carried on here at the University of Victoria. We ask that you please stand, if you are able to do so, when the academic procession enters the auditorium. The Chancellor will indicate when you may be seated after participants have reached their places. At the end of the ceremony, the Chancellor will ask that you stand again as the procession leaves the auditorium. Graduation is one of life's major events. We hope that you will all enjoy the ceremony. Children are welcome here. We know that sometimes they get fussy. Should anyone wish to leave the auditorium for any reason, an usher will be pleased to assist you. You are, of course, welcome to return. Thank you for your attention, and welcome to Convocation.
might a tiny bit. Maybe a tiny bit, but I think it's.
Welcome, everyone. I acknowledge and respect the Lekwungen peoples on whose traditional territory this university is located, and the Songhees, Esquimalt, and Wassanic peoples whose relationship with this land continues to this day. I now declare the 2023 Spring Convocation of the University of Victoria duly assembled for the granting of degrees. Please be seated. I would like to thank Christine Sam and Eugene Sam from Songhees First Nation for their drumming and singing this morning and starting us in a good way. Thank you. I would now like to invite Councillor Norman Gary Sam from the Songhees First Nation to welcome us all here today.
How's it? This one. Asiam, Nasiam, Nastelacha, Nasiam, Nasalachwain, Asiam, Haichka, Aquensane, Techo, Lakwang and Tango, Haisaka. Good day and good afternoon, my dear friends. It is my great honor to be here today to join with you in celebration of these honored graduates and this wonderful day to mark their achievements of the hard work they've put through in their academia. And Songhees Nation is here to congratulate each and one of you for a remarkable journey here at the University of Victoria. And Songhees Nation is also here to welcome each and one of you, dear visitors, here to honor your loved ones here graduating with their degrees and doctorates and celebrating these wonderful achievements in life. I thank you and welcome you on behalf of the Songhees Nation, and congratulations again to all the graduates, and thank you, University of Victoria, for accommodating such a wonderful event and inviting Songhees Nation to be here today. Hechkahela, Haisaka, Osiem.
Thank you, Councillor Sam, for your welcome to the territory. I just want to explain that the drumming and the songs that you hear at the beginning of the convocation ceremony are a form of protection and clear the path forward for the graduates. These celebratory healing songs have been part of the Indigenous cultures here for many, many years. Mr. President, members of governing bodies, members of faculty and staff, distinguished guests, graduating students, family members and friends from across Canada and around the world, either in person or online, on behalf of the University of Victoria, I welcome each and every one of you here today. Today we honor students from the faculties of Graduate Studies and Social Sciences. And for those of you joining us online, come on, sit close to this screen, applaud, maybe have a little tear. Join us. Even though you're online, feel as though you're with us in the room today. Now, pardon me, I have to speak to the graduates. Well, good morning, dear graduates. Convocation is my favorite time of year as Chancellor of this university because it's such a great privilege for me to confer your degrees and celebrate with you and your supporters the completion of your significant academic achievements. I can't help but feel overwhelmed with joy and admiration for each and every one of you. And I'm reminded of my own convocation here many years ago. I sat up there someplace. Take a moment, though, and look around you. Take a breath and savor the moment. Because I promise you, with hindsight, this ceremony will be over in the blink of an eye. Now, I invite you to reflect on the journey that brought you here, not the bus or the ferry, of course. but the countless hours that you have spent tethered to your computer. The late night study sessions and the early morning classes, the group projects, and of course, the papers, the exams, the labs, even though you might like to forget a few of those. Those hours, those experiences pushed you out of your comfort zone. Those hours and those experiences shaped you. You learned to persevere, and you developed resilience. You grew into a stronger and wiser person, better prepared to explore and to contribute to our communities and to our world. Having said that, over time you may struggle to remember who developed certain theories or the names of certain authors, and you may only have a vague recollection of a specific procedure in a lab. But I can promise you this: you will remember the people that you met here, your classmates and the faculty and staff members who guided you. So, today we're celebrating not only your individual success, but we're also celebrating the success of everyone who has helped you along the way. In addition to your family and friends, you are a part of a community that has been dedicated to your success at UVic. A community that has believed in your potential and helped you reach your goals. So remember, when you're walking across this stage this morning, all of your supporters are really walking with you. And also walking with you are your generations yet to come. So turning now to walking across this stage, and that's really why we're all here today, isn't it? The walk across the stage, as you know, is symbolic of finishing part of your life. But also, it's symbolic of starting a new adventure, and perhaps even several new adventures for you. Take with you all that you've learned here and all that you have become as you head to your new adventures in life. But I want to take a moment and share with you two pieces of advice that I've lived by. This advice has guided me in all that I have done and will continue to guide me in all that I have yet to do, because I'm not done yet. Although the pieces of advice sound a little bit contradictory, they do blend. The first piece of advice that has guided me is this: think outside the box. I have learned that this requires curiosity. I've also learned that there are new ways of defining problems and new ways of finding solutions. There's always a need for innovation. There's always a need for change, because we as human beings seem to crave new ways to look at our world. Thinking outside the box can mean making mistakes, but it also means learning from our mistakes. And that's okay. Now, the second piece of advice that has guided me and shaped me, and thanks to William Shakespeare, this is it: to thine own self be true. The hardest work I've done in my life and the hardest, most difficult decisions I've had to make in my life all challenged my own beliefs of right and wrong, of fairness, justice, and truth. I am grateful for all of my mentors who have guided me along the way and made me stay true to myself. So, grads, polish up your moral compasses. Hold them close every day in all that you do. Live as your true self without compromise, while remaining curious and innovative. Trust yourself. Because if you remain true to yourself, and if you remain curious, you will find success, however you define success. So in closing, my warm, heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. I wish you wonderful futures and the greatest adventures ahead. Thank you very much. I now call upon the President of the University of Victoria, Dr. Kevin Hall.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor, and I'd like to really thank the Honourable Marianne Buller, our Chancellor, for her words of wisdom. When she speaks to our students, you can see the passion that she has for being here at the University of Victoria. So thank you, Marianne, and I'd like to thank Councillor Gary Sam for opening us up in a good way and welcoming us to the Territory. So I'd like to welcome the platform party that's up here, my colleagues at the University. We're pretty small today, aren't we? But most of all, this is a welcome for the students and, of course, your friends, family, and supporters of the students. So we're here to honor today and celebrate in a traditional way, but it doesn't mean you can't have a little fun while we're here. So make sure you enjoy this ceremony. I thought I'd start off by taking an opportunity to highlight what I'm wearing on top of my rather traditional regalia, which is a hood that was designed and gifted to me by Master Coast Salish artist and hereditary chief William Good Tuskinikin and designer Sandra Good. And in Coast Salish teachings, the supernatural eagle is the messenger carrying knowledge between the spirit world and the earth. It imparts the vision and wisdom to guide one's journey. The salmon that's on here was chosen because it represents the continuous life cycle. And incorporating traditional Coast Salish art and history and knowledge connects UVic to the traditional territories and to the Coast Salish peoples, the land, the air, and the sea, and the life cycle of ancient knowledge being brought into the future. Historically, Indigenous oral history was shared through art and storytelling. And storytelling itself is a really powerful tool to convey cultural teachings and traditions, but as well to mark significant ceremonies and events such as these. And so graduates, I want to think about the journey you took to achieve this degree and the important stories that are containing challenges and puzzles, villains and charismatic sidekicks, confrontations, growth, and obviously triumph, seeing as you're sitting up here today about to walk across the stage with your degree. And I thought I'd take an attempt to capture your story collectively in 5 short chapters. So we'll start off, chapter 1, the antagonist. And I want you to remember this day and really celebrate it as a wonderful marker to the beginning of the next chapter of your life. It speaks about your endurance, your tenacity, and your accomplishment, especially since your journey all shared the same foe. And I thought really hard about this. Do I want to mention the pandemic? I wanted to kind of bury it, put it safely behind us and not think about it. But the reality is, you all shared that common foe, COVID pandemic. It was part of your journey, and so it's part of your story. And what's the sense of sharing a really great story unless you have an antagonist? You can't grow and you can't flourish without a little adversity in your life. And as in all good stories, the scariest monsters are the faceless ones, intangible and unrelenting, forcing you to keep your eyes trained on the shadow, all the while you're thinking about your studies, your future, your families. Chapter 2 is the allies. There's no doubt it's been tough for you, but of course you weren't alone on this journey with yourself. And in most compelling stories, heroes always have support, allies on who they can look and depend upon. Think about who was there for you, who helped lighten that load, who was there for that one moment of weakness you might have had when you needed them the most. Take time to think about who belongs in your story. Who is your Samwise Gamgee, your Harley Quinn, your Chewbacca? And to translate for the parents in the crowd, who is your Goose, your Agent Scully, or your Doc Holliday? And make sure when you tell that academic story, your journey through academia, that you include your allies and let them know what the impact they had and how they were part of the fabric of your tale. And so you thought you were done exams, but you have one final exam, and I will tell you, the Chancellor is a much harder marker than I, so you really need to listen and do this. So I want you to all stand if you're able to. And I want you to applaud and thank all those people that were part of your story. Cheer, stamp your feet, do your happy dance, but now's your one chance to get up and thank everybody that's out there for you. right, thank you. We'll give you a B- on that one. It was a bit quiet. We also want you to consider that the university was amongst your allies, that we were here for you in that moment that you might have needed us, that we gave you the support you needed to get through. Perhaps we gave you a little illumination when the journey became a little bit foggy. And this has always really been a partnership between you and the university, and although we're the setting of your story, we think of you as being an important part of our story, the protagonist in the story of the University of Victoria. Chapter 3 is growth, and as I look out amongst all these smiling and nervous faces, I'm comforted that the future might be a little brighter, because what we see here are future leaders and game changers, people who are going to really go out and make this a better and more equitable planet. You become experts in your academic fields, you become experts in flexibility, you've learned how to navigate change, hopefully with kindness and compassion. And as the Chancellor suggests, just reflect on your journey itself, what brought you here, learn from your own stories and grow. Using that same grit and determination you've shown to get through your 4, 5, or 6 years that it took you to get through your degree, make sure you go out and mobilize and drive innovation. Be stewards of equity, diversity, inclusion, and fight for those without a voice, and raise your banners to fight for a fair planet and shared prosperity. Chapter 4 is those who came before you, and I just wanted to let everybody in the crowd know we're so proud of our graduates. Probably prouder than parents, you know, but. Yeah, sometimes that draws a bit of a laugh, sometimes it doesn't. But we're really proud, and I wanted to give you an example from your classes. Gargi Ghosh is a recent President's Alumni Award recipient who started her graduate degree started as a graduate in economics at UVic. As the president of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation Global Policy and Advocacy Team, Gargi oversees government affairs, economic policy, philanthropic partnerships, all in support of the goals foundations of fighting poverty, disease, and inequity around the world. She's also held senior positions at McKinsey & Company, Google, and the Center for Global Development. And in addition to her undergrad degree from UVic, Gargi holds a graduate degree in development economics from the University of Oxford and in international relations from Georgetown University. And so graduates, we know you're going to all go on and do some amazing things like Gargi, which brings us to the last chapter, which is the next chapter. So your UVic experience has really put you on a path for adventure, and I'm confident you're all going to make an impact in your chosen fields. So keep true to your journey, treat every chapter with passion, determination, and humanity. Do the things that scare you, and be imaginative. And so take what you've learned here at UVic, tempered by the allies and the villains, the hardships and the triumphs, and go out and make our world a better place. That's a story we all can't wait to hear. So congratulations to all of you. Thank you. Madam Chancellor, the deans of the faculties have assured me that the candidates to be presented to you today and those who are absent have fulfilled all the requirements for their degrees, and Senate requests that you confer upon each one the degree for which they are now recommended. Will the graduates all please rise, if able?
Excuse my back again, please. By the authority of the Senate of this university, I admit you to the degree to which you and those in absentia are entitled, and urge you to strive always with patience and sincerity for the instruction and sound learning of all people. Graduates, will each of you accept the degree to which you are entitled, with its inherent rights and privileges, and the responsibility and loyalty which it implies? Thank you. You can be seated. Okay, world, I am delighted to present the class of 2023.
So we have a really short interlude. We've got about 90 seconds to 2 minutes while we assemble the graduates. They're going to be presented individually to the Chancellor. So you've got about 90 seconds, catch up on email, play around a Candy Crush, put some film in your camera, whatever it is you want to do. 90 seconds, we'll be right back.
From the Faculty of Graduate Studies will now be presented. Madam Chancellor, the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. The candidate is accompanied by their faculty supervisor or representative. Irina Matienko is accompanied by Dr. Scott Watson, Department of Political Science. Jessica Percy Campbell is accompanied by Dr. Scott Watson, Department of Political Science. Pamela Ruth Spalding is accompanied by Dr. Nancy Turner, School of Environmental Studies. Madam Chancellor, the candidates for the degree of Camille Dagan. Taylor Grant Dodd. Nan Jiang. Kiana Kia. Neil Lawrence Buckley Coleman. Fabian Joseph Mara. Gerard Mew. Milad Oray. Jidni Rubayat Shumo. Rebecca Madam Chancellor, the candidates for the degree of Master of Science: Catherine Bailey David. Caitlin Marie Frankel.
Madam Chancellor, the degrees from the Faculty of Social Sciences will now be presented and will begin with the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours Program. Andrew Robbie Ambers. Madam Chancellor, the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts: Rachel Barnett. Kelani Marie Johansson. Madison Grace Rozak. Benjamin Rutkowski. Elena Simons. Sean Cameron Smith. Anna Alva Hudson. Alexander J. Anderson. Aurora. Hua Bing Bai. Yen Bai. Brittany Aaliyah Parker. Jaden Stephen Basra Elias. Alexander Benger. Hannah Black. Daniela Ruth Berkovich. Liam Brotherton. Olivia Teresa Brown. Andrew D. Bruce. Yi Ting Chung. Jia Hao Chun. Kairos Chun. Yen Che Chun. Jong Jae Chun. Nicholas Kukovic. Carlos Costa. Dai. Tegan Lee Dawson. Sydney Demuth. Christina Maria de Sandoci. Laura Andrea Diaz Ruiz. Maxwell Doling. Zitong Dong. Benjamin Downey. Kieran Ellis. Chun Feng. It's okay. Aubrey James Farrell. Emily Rose Ferries. Sydney Ferguson. Bradley W. Fleming. Sebastian Franco Monroy. Great. James is clearly in a rush to start his new life, so James E. Fraser. Claire Rosemary Fraser. Benjamin Eric Fridrickson. Adam James Friesen. Ina Gao. Chu Yu Gao. Lazarin. Graham Neil Getty. Jaden C. Godfrey. Ella Catherine Goldstein. Emilio Gerardo Gonzalez Ruiz. Mitchell Raymond Grondin. Fu Rei Guo. Junyoung Guo. Zachary Aaron Gustafson. Mingray Han. Mariel Hernandez. Gwen M. Hoffmeyer. Lloyd Hogue. Yuen Wei Ho. Thomas Palmer Howard. Song Tao Wo. Yuen Wo. Shuya Huang. Ka Eo Ian. Amber Eichel. Shui Ting Zhang. Shunqing Jin. Sorry. Kylie Johnson. Nula Jordan. Grace Kazadi. Patrick Keane.
Thank you.
Aiden R. Kindop. Maxwell Thomas Kristen. Olivia S. Lacouve. Magnus Lam. Pravin Lama. Odin K. Larson. Graydon James Lawson. Tyler Keith Lemarquand. Olivia Lois Levere. Guangchen Li. Xingyi Li. Jiefu Li. Jane Victory Lien. Song Hao Lin. Heng Shen Liu. Teja Liu. Teja Liu. Emily Liu. Sally Liu. Heng Liu. Emily Lowen. Xiao Ming Lo. Xiao Yang Liu. Leo Dexter Mansfield. Jake Alexander McGee. Jacob Joseph Miller. Nicholas F. Miller. Chao Fei Ming. Caitlin R. Mingo. Samir bin Mohammed Ismail. Michelle Zoe Milray. Jacob George Nesbitt. Ni Huang Nguyen. Chung Niu. Sydney Amber Nolan. Amy Elizabeth North. Rachel Novitsky. Mario Onodera. Kevin Edward Parks. Katrina Peel. Chantel Nicole Potier. Emilia Putowski. Derek Lawrence Punter. Benjamin Thomas Rimby. Tanner Robertson. Lily Angelina Robinson. Andre Rodriguez. Samuel Henry Ross. Mingxing Ray. Connor James Rutledge. Ivor Otto Shook. Yen Shen. Nina Christina Singh. Ryan William Courtney Smith. Connor Lewis Stevenson. John Ward Stoughton. Karen Ann De Silva Strand. Jaden Lee Studer. Claire M. Taylor. Ellie Gabriella Thompson. Trent William Thompson. Caitlin Tack. Troy Tucksock. Haush Wang. Ming Wang. Xiaoming Wang. Wenbing Wang. Kayla Wilson. Cole Wood. Wei Shu. Chen Shui Shu. Chen Chen Yong. Saren Yilmaz. Weijia Yong. Ying Yuan. Yi Yuan. Feng Hao Zun. Jialing Zhong. Le Qi Zhong. Jian Jun Zhong. Yachi Zhong. Shenzhong Chao. Zitong Chao. Yamen Chao. Xi Chou. Madam Chancellor, the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Art, is that right? Bachelor of Science Honors, I'm sorry. The candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science Honors. Catalina Torres Venegas. Carmen Avery Whiteway. Madam Chancellor, the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science. Yuchaku Abe. Zaidi Al-T. Robin Brown. Peter A. Cahoon. Claire Elaine Cathro. Wantong Han. Jeremy Liam Lacey. Tung Ho Don Lee. Shunqi Liao. Che Yu. Tico Markovic. Momoka Oguri. Shelby Richard. William Rogers. Denzel Andrew Villanueva. Cassidy Hannah Wilton. Dominique Michelle Wright.
Congratulations to all of the graduates this morning. Now, to offer congratulations from the Alumni Association, I'd like to introduce Ms. Veronica Augustin.
Pardon my back. On behalf of the UVic Alumni Association, I am proud to welcome you as the newest graduates of our wonderful university. Today, you crossed the stage with your supporters cheering you on. While I know you enjoyed many fun times and laughter with friends, there were also long hours as you took on challenges and grew as a student and as a person. Now, you begin in a new journey as a lifelong member of our outstanding community of UVic alumni. Stay in touch with us. We are here to share your successes and keep you up to date on the campus you know and love. To keep you connected to your colleagues and classmates. To help you build your career and bring you engaging events and enriching educational opportunities. We hope you leave today feeling proud of all that you've accomplished. You now join a community of 140,000 alumni around the world, doing exceptional things and striving to make the world better. Please be sure to stop by Mystic Market after the formal ceremony for a fun moment of celebration and for your official welcome to the UVic Alumni Association. Congratulations on your graduation. We can't wait to hear what you do next.
Thank you, Ms. Augustin. Excuse my back again. Graduates, it's been a great pleasure to celebrate your accomplishments with you today. You are now members of this convocation, and through its Senate and Board of Governors, you have a voice in the direction and development of this university. As a university graduate, you are now in a position of privilege. Use your hard-won knowledge and skills for good, for your community, and for the betterment of humanity at large. We are so proud of you here at UVic, just as your friends and families are. We look forward to hearing about your accomplishments as your adventures, as your future unfold. Please rise, if you're able, and join me in congratulating the class of 2023. Thank you. And just for a moment, I want to thank everyone here and everyone online for sharing their loved ones with UVic. Thank you all for participating in today's ceremony. I would also like to express appreciation to all of the volunteers, our student musicians, the staff and faculty who have made today's celebration a success. Thank you very much. Now, Celeste Lingus will lead us in the singing of O Canada, and then following O Canada, please remain standing, and if you're able, remain standing. And while the academic processions retire, please remain standing as well if you're able to do that. Thank you all very much.